Welcome back, everybody, to some more News Tower. Right now, we are starting September 1931. We currently have, let's see if I can pull this up without, there we go. No scoop left behind. We need to print at least one scoop. Every one scoop, we get 2 influential points, which points are pretty valuable right now. We do need quite a bit if we want to unlock some of these cool things. It will make us go up with the I guess the police, but the high society will definitely not like it. And then we're also doing Port Richmond, and we just got a couple things for that. Society and heart and a little bit tragic. So yeah, we'll go ahead and jump right on into that. Welcome back, everyone. Good to have you here. Let's see. Let's go. Wait, did I click on that? No, click on. Yeah, okay. For training, I think we have. Yeah, we didn't get that other undercover training. Oh, I feel like our reporters are looking pretty damn good. I feel like it. I feel like they're getting there. They're getting there. And as far as the building goes, even the building is somewhat getting there. Still a lot to do. And I wish I could do more, but it's just we need to make a little bit more money, of course. And 7,500 for the next floor. I would like to possibly maybe do something more with this up here, or I might just it's tough because I do want to make, I just want to go all in and try to make as much money as I can so I can start upgrading, getting more reporters. Thought about getting another reporter. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I guess we'll have to see. So we have a, what do we have here? We have a society into tragic that goes into politics, goes to the right. This is actually perfect. This is what we need for the week. Let me go ahead and see what we need to do for, yeah, okay, a little bit of left and right, not bad. Gotta stay moderate. Sure. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll jump on that right now. Vehicle fire causes chaos on city streets. We'll go ahead and throw Regina on that. Rush hour disrupted until noon. On my way. We have another one down here. What is this one? Government building engulfed. Oh yeah, this is the engulfed one. This has society and has crime and tragic going a little bit to the right also. I kind of want to get this for the synergy, but we're going to need to find a news article that goes to the left so that we can try to get that random object too. So I will put Herald on this. Authorities probe suspicions. Authorities probe suspicious origins of fire. Right. Chuck, you'll jump on that. Outcry over services being halted for 3 months. I cannot. I think I've recorded so much today that my words are just all jumbled up. In case you didn't know, these are all pre-recorded videos. So to save frustration in the comments, just know that these videos are all pre-recorded, batch recorded, so it does take a bit of time for me to do what I can do to adjust gameplay and things like that. These are not recorded and released on the same day. Okay, so that's going well. Let's go ahead and do that. I might just throw down a new person, maybe. Oh, tolerant, not bothered by anything. Kind of like that. Trash tolerant. Resilient. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's jump to it. Do we need more paper? I mean, we always need more paper, right? Let's go ahead and jump. Do $600 there, and we have observation ferry explodes and sinks. That's terrible. It's another tragic story. We're gonna do all tragic here. We might. See, this would be a perfect time for like maybe having that additional reporter. We might be ready for anybody with society. We have one person with society, that's Susan, actually 2, but they both just don't have skills in it. I could re-roll. That was not worth it at all. Okay, all right, well, that will be that. We'll just go ahead and wait for them to come through and get back eventually. We're at the beginning of the week. It's Monday, so... Oh, she leveled up. Regina, I think, leveled up. Okay, jump on that. On East River carrying Riker Island workers. Very well. I think Chuck and Regina can just kind of go back and forth on this. So we'll do that. Negligence probes launched. Okay. Very good. Check out these. So that goes into that. I think this is going to be pretty big for us, I believe. Let's throw Regina on that one. At least 37 bodies counted. My lord. My lord. And then Minneapolis, we have Chuck probably coming off first, and then Regina. She's so good now. Dude, she's getting really good. Another story. What do we have over here? Another society one. This goes to the left, which is actually what we need too. Man, there's a lot of society stories today. For this week, I guess. Okay, let's pause real quick. Another story over here. Another society one. Okay, we want to finish this up. So let's place... We'll place... Oh, God. Breaking news. Purple Gang men slain. Reports from Detroit say 3 men tied to the Purple Gang were found dead in Collingwood Avenue flat. Police have yet to confirm details, but the scene points to an execution. Get someone on this quick. The story is still unfolding. Kind of throws a wrench into the other things. Do I want to jump on that? Or do I want to continue with what I'm doing here? I think I want to continue with what I'm doing here. Yeah. So we'll go Chuck there. Traffic, gridlock, emergency responders struggle. And then we'll come back over here for this, because we definitely need the left push, the little left arrow. Jimmy Doolittle sets new U.S. transcontinental speed record after winning the Bendix Trophy. All right, we'll get those going. That's done, which turns into a bribe, which then goes into an exclusive. Okay, even though we're not getting the breaking news, having this exclusive is pretty big. We are paying top dollar for it, my lord. All right, very well. We do get this exclusive story. However, it is a 2-day, 1 day and 3 hours. Completing Burbank to New York in 11 hours and 16 minutes. Let's see if I can. Let's pause real quick. Trying to prioritize that a bit. We have this up here. That goes into that. 1 day and 12 hours. 1 day and 4 hours. It's almost the middle of Friday. We need a better distribution of traffic in our city, says head of infrastructure. I think we could probably do this. This is going to be a tight one. So I think that's all the reports that we're going to do for the rest of the week. These are heavy reports too. These are pretty big. Completes Friday. Completes Sunday. Completes Saturday. Yeah, I think this is going to be good. These are pretty heavy hitters. Let's not do any more reports for the rest of the week. Even though I guess maybe we could. I don't like kind of bleeding in from the last week to the new week, only because I don't know what my plan of action is for the next week yet, you know? I mean, it's just something to have, I guess, regardless of if I'm going to use the news or not, but okay, roll it. So this stuff should be done Sunday at 3 p.m. Monday, really. What if we prioritize that? Still gonna be Monday at midnight? Okay. Well, I still feel like, oh, wait, they're done. It's done. They're all done. Even though it said Monday. They're all done. Oh my goodness, we just got by. All right, so having an exclusive is probably a very big deal. So we'll put that on there. They're all society stuff. That one's going one to the left. Then we push it to the right. And then we push it again to the right. So far, $3,700. And then we push it anywhere else. We leave where it's at. So $3,900 paper. We're going to get a nice little object. I think this is all good right here. Yeah, this is all good. I'll swap this up to see just in case we get more money elsewhere. Doesn't look like it. Okay, cool. Print it out. Yeah, print it out. Let's go. I like it. 131,000 newspapers sold. My thoughts are with you. A newspaper for the people. Big money right here. Puts us up at $6,800. We do get Port Richmond in. 2,000 more subscribers and an influence point from that. We did not print at least one scoop. I don't think we saw a single scoop either. So yeah, unless the breaking news is the scoop, which I don't know if that is or not, but I don't think I saw one. Whoa. Birdcage exclusive. Huh. This new reader's interest, advertiser's favorite. So there's a mob here, and the sale guy here, and we just need to stay moderate for the next week. Sounds good. Couple level ups. Society for you and typesetting for you. Sweet. Port Richmond unlocked, which go ahead and unlocks the Mariners Harbor. I think that helped. Yeah, that helps society too. A big fan. All right, very well. Cathedral and the Mafia. In medio stat virtus stands in the middle child. Your paper has so many voices clamoring for extremes, but the Lord teaches temperance. We must walk a more moderate path. Truth needed, wear the robes of hysteria or complacency. So print a moderate newspaper, which is actually something we aim to do anyways for this week. So 6,000 subscribers for that. I think that's a pretty solid one. So we'll do that. New drop beach, looking for tragic, inspiring, and unveiling with education. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Our week is set up. We cannot yet produce photos. Oh. Okay. Sure. This factory provides the tools we need. Let's check it out. Once we obtain this, we can produce photos in our newspapers. Oh, wow. Okay. 16 influence points too. Where's that? That's way over there. So maybe we start going that way? Yeah, we'll go that way. Sure. How are we on the hiring side? I mean, after last week's society, you know, orderly produces 50% less trash. Big bladder. Courageous, not afraid of mobsters. Big eater. Anything over here? No. Tolerant, not bothered by anything. Joe Hartman. That's pretty nice. Okay. Now we got this bird cage, and I don't really know what this bird cage does. Provides 40% prestige. Okay. Sure. Maybe we put a bird cage in people's in all the offices, maybe? Potentially? Bird cage there. I mean, $500, so that's a damn bird right there. I don't know if that's even a good spot. Kind of liked it down here. Let's place it right there for now, I guess. We'll see how that handles everything. Okie dokie. You are our lawyer. Perfect. Hello, lawyer. Haven't had a lawsuit since hiring them. Go figure. This is kind of like badly decorated, which I think is why Edgar is so upset. Rightfully so. Maybe giving him a little bit of this and a little bit of that would be all right. A little bit of decoration. You guys can do a little bit of that. And you can also... Can I put a plant here? Yeah, have a little plant action. I don't have any like paintings or pictures or anything like that, I don't think. So you're gonna have to just deal with what you got. We could get another telegrapher in because we have enough room for that space. But I think I'm gonna want to get more reporters first than a telegrapher. Yeah. Yeah. We're very close. I mean, like, once we get the next expansion, I feel like that's going to be a pretty big deal. So what we need is a tragic... Hang on a sec. Tragic, inspiring, unveiling, and educational. I believe this one was... Oh, no, that's gossip. Which one was it? It was this one, unveiling. This will go 2 to the left. Okay, 2 to the left with economy. Then we would have to do this one to go 1 to the right to keep our moderate standing. What do we have over here? Society into politics. Just straight up society and politics. Okay. I don't think I like necessarily like any of these. I don't think I do. So let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And I guess start fresh. Is there something I want to prioritize? Maybe. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Our other telegrapher. I don't know. Where's our other telegrapher? Did he, is he in the bathroom? Definitely is. He's getting a drink, isn't he? Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. 2 things. Crime. Politics defeat. Crime alarming. Dirt. Lie. Right. My God. Okay, here we go. Oh, what is this? A breakthrough. Ah, I like this. So 2 to the left. 3 to the left, sorry. Do we have anything to balance that out? We have 1 to the right if we do dirt and lie with that. Okay, let's do this. Dick Tracy comic strip debut. That's pretty sweet. Let's go ahead and do Herald on that. Readers flock to newsstands for trench-coated detective strip. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I'm going to hold off on this one, I think. Yeah. This one goes to the left as well. Lights go out. Well, I could do it just to do it. It does have an educational trait, which is what we need. We'll throw Chuck on that one. American inventor Thomas Edison passes away at the age of 84 from diabetes complications. Okay, very well. Okay. It's the beginning of the week, so we don't need to stress too much right now. We'll put Ronald. Gold's work filled with shadows, grit, and the smell of danger on paper. And then over here, here we go, going to the right on this one. Washington orphanage closes. Homes for children wanted. Children of various ages in need of a home. Children are in good health. All right, very good. I think we still need a little bit more to the right, though, as we're trying to do the priest one. And we'll wait on that. Throw a truck on that. Edison, inventor of the motion picture camera, the light bulb, and the phonograph, leaves a big legacy. No kidding. No actual kidding. To the left, to the left, to the left again. These are all stories that we really can't just like... We can't stay moderate with most of these stories now, can we? You're doing that. I'm gonna go ahead and skip on George Washington Bridge open. Gonna come back over here and we're gonna finish off the Dick Tracy. Debut breaks mold of conventional newspaper comics. Love it. Jacksonville. Delvin and King crowded. Badminton champions. I don't think we have Triumph or... Do we have any Triumph or sports going on? I don't feel like we do. We don't. So it's not that big of a... It's a story, but it's something that just... We don't really need to prioritize. We can skip it for something else if we wanted to do that. Yeah, let's skip it for something else. That one's almost done. It's Thursday. Dracula now in theaters. Yeah, okay. The new horror movie premiered at the Roxy Theater. Metal market. A little bit of economy. Possible mobsters, though. Let's see. Do we have any economy going on? We have society. Doesn't push us to the right, does it? It doesn't. We have the undercover trait, but do we really want to? I mean, I guess so. It's a story. It's a story. So we'll do it. Copper profits are dropping. A little bit of crime here. Oh, this is what we need. We need this right here. Now this is going to push us to the right. Jump on that. Store heist shakes community. Cunning thieves execute audacious plan. Shoppers shocked. All right. I think that's all the stories we need. Or all the stories we can do for the rest of the week now. Okay, that to that to that. 15 hours. Scared manager found tied up behind the counter. I really hope we can do that. Kind of want to prioritize that one. Just because it has the right arrow. Because we need that right arrow pretty bad. Complete Sunday. Complete Saturday. Complete Sunday. Okay, for what it's worth, we're getting these stories done, like reported, and we're getting them completed by the end of the week. Like, we are pretty on top of it. Like, we're not missing out. We're not overdoing. We're not having old news, you know? And I like that. Did I order paper this week? I don't think I did. I think the paper can come in quick enough, right? It can. There we go. Just throw this stuff up there for now. Perfect. So our news should give us new drop beach, and it should also give us 6,000 additional subscribers, because we should be moderate by the end of this week. Here we go. So we definitely want the breakthrough being on top here. So we'll hit you with the breakthrough. What else do we have here? Unveiling. Yeah, review. We want to go, I guess, entertainment synergizes with that. And maybe just throw a economy one on that. I'm on this side, which doesn't push us to... Oh, actually, this is good. We'll go right, which puts us right in the middle there. Perfect. And then these go like that. $4,400. And we get the 6,000 subscribers. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. We get a little bit of paper penalty, but yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Heck yeah. 148,000 newspapers sold. Amazing. $8,480, baby. Woo. And we completed all that with an additional 4,000 subscribers and an influence point. Oh, Lord. This is great. You've shown the city a path to follow, and that calm reasoning can outshine all that clamor. Was that like our first official? No, does that go up with the mafia? Or I guess it doesn't. No, it doesn't. We just have to do the mafia missions to keep going up, which would be Bobby's shop in Queens. Uh-oh, we need to get out of moderate now for next week. Okay, cool. Brad Coleman getting a little bit of a level up. Perfect, perfect. That unlocks the lighthouse. Take a look at that. 50% boat discount. 50% discount while traveling by boat. I'm assuming, does that have to do with maybe that has to do with like international news, possibly? Ooh, how much do we have now? 7. We do want to kind of go to the photo academy, don't we? Jamaica? A gruesome, alarming, and defeat. We'll select that. What does the mafia need for us? Need to print censorship. Publisher, you're becoming a real amico? That's why I invited you to this place. They're busting speakeasies like ours left and right. Prohibition ain't stopping no one. How else are we supposed to have some fun in the dark times? Omerta. That means keep your mouth shut about this. Got it? The end of prohibition means the end of my business. We need a new venture to get out of these restrictive shadows. Fast forward to 2025, and that would be gambling. For now, keep some of those busts off the front page. Capiche? So this is going to give us 2 influence points. And I feel like censorship articles will be something that pushes either left or right. And we need to get out of moderate anyways. So we'll probably do something like that. I'll probably hit the censorship. It should hurt us a little bit, but at least we get the 2 influence points and we go, I guess, closer to Bobby's shop. We'll accept that. We cannot yet produce maps. Oh, okay. This factory provides the tools we need. Let's check it out. Once we obtain this, we can produce maps in our newspaper. Oh. Photography. Ah. Unlocks this in the production chain that is required to produce photos and illustrations and maps. Oh. All right. Very cool. Any new hirees? Courageous, not afraid of mobsters. Big bladder. Okay. What are you? Sloth, extremely slow but extremely cheap. Nah. not really interested in that. Sorry. Maybe we need to put a light in here. Your condition, yeah, we might need to throw a light in there. You might be very upset about that. So we're very close to getting our next level. Very close indeed. Let's go to small lamp. Place that right there. Very close. Paper should be, well, we'll get a little bit of paper in. There we go. Got to do censorship this week. Any news going on now? None currently. Get to work. Chicago, Al Capone sentenced to 11 years. This is evidence case. Ooh. Oh. What do we need for it? We need gruesome, alarming. Okay. Kind of like this. I always love the gold tags. Found guilty of federal income tax evasion. That's all he could, that's all they could get him on. Okay, there's a censorship one right there. Yeah, so that pushes us to the right, at least for that in particular. Insider review, a little bit of this. Frankenstein released. We'll do that. Boulder Dam work advances. I guess maybe. Oh, that has a gruesome too. That's good. I'm thinking about doing this one just because it might help us synergize. Yeah, it does a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Who wants to jump on this? We'll put Chuck on that. on that. Oh, whoa. Oh. Well, yep, actually, that's fine. River forced through tunnels. All right. Let's do... I don't want to put anybody on this one. I want to put Mildred on this one, and when she's done with that one, maybe, right? So we'll place you right there. Ordered to pay over $215,000 back in taxes plus interest. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm hoping when we're done with Mildred can hop off that and jump on that. She has that undercover trait. What else do we have here? That goes to that. That is the Black Canyon. That will give us the educational trait. Sure. All right, Mildred. We'll go ahead and use Mildred. Hello, Mildred. There we go. Though evident, he was difficult to prosecute for his more violent crimes. Yep, that's fine. Cofferdam blown for river shift. Okay, we need this gruesome, and we need this censorship. Keep going, Harold. A gruesome chill producing an exciting drama, Frankenstein. Okay, so far so good. We need one more censorship. Oh, good God! The 4th Academy Awards. Dust off those dapper suits and flapper dresses. Hollywood's glitz and glamour will be on full display at this year's 4th Academy Awards ceremony. And we are invited. Held at the Biltmore Hotel. This star-studded event will have the nation talking. The Western Cimarron has a record of 7 nominations. Will they cash in on all those glamorous prizes? Maybe. We are doing entertainment for the Frankenstein, so that would be really cool to do. Except we don't have a lot of reporters that take care of entertainment is all. So we kind of fall short on this. So I probably will skip it. Place you on that. Kansas requested cutting of 32 scenes. My God. Okay, here's an alarming one, which we need. Train robbery stuns authorities. We'll go ahead and throw Regina on that. Heist targeting moving train catches law enforcement off guard. We need one more censorship. Here it is. Yeah. Prohibition starting to dry out? Not at all. We need to protect our citizens from sin. Amen. I mean, that's how they want it. They want it to be illegal. If it becomes legal, then it becomes non-profitable as much as it was before, right? And everybody has access to it. Adventurous, alarming in that way. Let's put Harold on that. All passengers held hostage at gunpoint. Okay, that should be enough stories for the week. Ooh, we do. I think we need a defeat, don't we? We do need this defeat. Do you think I could jump on this? 16 hours. It's Saturday, though. Nah. I don't think we can. It's another censorship. Maybe I can try. You know what? I'll do this, and what I'll probably do is I'll do the Jamaica district again next week, and then we'll have this story ready for next week. Yeah. France to Japan resisted. I'll be surprised if that gets finished. I'll be very surprised. All right, that's enough. That should be plenty. We actually might get it. It says by Monday, 1 a.m. We did not get it. We did not get it, but that's all right. So we need to get out of moderate, which we will. We're gonna go this route, I think. Push it that way. Is there any economy ones in there? No. Any society ones? No. Okay. Next page. Push you. Actually, sorry. Let's not do that. Back out. Back out. Come back. Come back. Go like that, probably. And then go like that. To that. Oh, sorry. To that. So those are the two sensor ships, right? Right on the back. That's kind of funny. We put the two sensor ships on the back and not the front. I'll take it. $4,800 in sales. That's pretty healthy. Anything else I need to do? I don't think so. I think we're good. Paper's fine. We good to go? We good to roll? Let's go. Think we did just all right. 161,000 newspapers sold, a record. I guess they know better. Apocalypse can mean the unveiling of the deeper self of humanity. $11,000 with a hidden agenda. 2,000 subscribers, and then we'll finish off the Jamaica. More influence to the mafia. That's the spirit, publisher. Keep the heat off our backs, and we'll keep this town well watered. And we got a lot of influence points from that too. Well, it's time to upgrade to the next level, isn't it? We'll hold on to that one. Keep that one going. Oh, that's a bit of a awkwardness. And let's see what the mafia wants again. You know, my father used to walk these docks, built an empire, crate by crate, coin by coin. Evening, boss. Usual shipment, clean unmarked. Army doesn't know, but they should be interested. This is my old friend, Rob. A real blue-collared guy. Rob deals in steel. Sells it to whoever's buying. What's the difference, right? Deal's a deal. Money's money, Don. I need you to focus on the economy this print, and no negativity. I'm all about honest trade. Don't want to give any good Samaritans a reason to go sniffing around my docks. Well, this doesn't seem too bad. Print economy the most and avoid printing alarming and unrest. Let's accept. Let's do that. Okay, very, very, very good. Let's pause real quick and let's go ahead and expand. Hooray! We did it. Move this stuff up. Actually, if we can we move everything up? We almost could if it wasn't for the freaking door. Which means we need to get a door. So let's get a door. Let's go door here. Sorry, stairs to there to there. Sure. And then everything from this side up. Perfect. They're gonna have to go up there. Yep. Sorry, buddy. You're gonna have to deal with that. And then I can go, maybe you guys can go over here. You guys will go right there, actually. You guys will go up there. We can make the bathroom bigger, which I probably will do. I'll probably make the bathroom bigger now. We have all this room up here. Let's get rid of that. Okay. We might be able to slide this stuff up here. We can. We absolutely can. Resupply desk. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a light. Couple lights. So now the paper will be near the printer at least. This opens up an entire level for these guys. No. For these guys. Which I like. And then it opens up an entire level for us to get more typesetting and more assembly tables, which I think is probably very valuable. And then once we get more assembly tables and typesetters, we can then kind of expand our reporters. Well, actually, we can go kind of both. We'll go back and forth. Hello. Perfume. Perfume. What is it? What do you do with that? Likes to smell nice and thus counters smell. Okay. What are you? Office clown. Jokes around, making employees nearby more comfortable. Okay. How much money we got? $1,700? Well, I'm going to be real with you. I don't think that's going to cover the expenses to get like a new, oh, wait. Yeah, a new typesetting desk and assembly table. There. The doors make it very awkward, don't it? It do be making it awkward. I kind of want to get, yes, Edith with the perfume. And then Cynthia with the perfume too. Wait, what do you have? Careful. This, the machine that is being worked on breaks down more slowly. Yeah, we'll do you instead. Okay. Give them some light. Okay, then we're going to need to give them some buffs. We're looking for a little buff here. There we are. We need the paper stuff. Yeah, this stuff. Okay. Zoom in a little bit. Daily planner. I don't think that's going to fit right there, which is kind of crappy. Really, really crappy. I wonder if I can go from that side. I mean, I can make multiple doors, I guess, but I move that just a little to the right. Okay. Place a calendar for you. I don't think I can do it. I think I have to just deal with not having that there. Well, this is what I'll do. I'll push them over here so that I can at least guarantee it. Yeah. You can at least do that for now. Make sure to give them all lights. Yeah, kind of cooking into the into the power. Oh dear, it seems we're running out of power soon. I have just the thing. It was part of your uncle's last business deal before he took off. Here it is. Industrial wallpaper. Oh. What does that do? Industrial wallpaper. Counter noises and counters heat. Well, this is lovely. Place that up there then. Can we do that? I might not have enough money, maybe. Definitely need that. I think, right? Yeah, 1,400. Holy crap. That's a lot of money, but at least we have that. Okay, so now we have them, and then we can add like another 2 over here. So I can go kind of nutty on the reports for this week. So we do need to get an economy and avoid the alarming and the unrest. So let's see what we have here. Society. Was society? No, it wasn't. It was defeat. Okay, so economy and let's make sure. Oh, this is economy and unrest. Well, that's exactly what we don't need. So get it out of here. We'll jump on that. Student strayed in woodland. Rescue on the way. This one we can get rid of too. All right. Back to freaking work, yo. Here we go. Couple there. Let's pause. First live opera broadcast. That is an economy tag. That is an economy tag. Of Engelberg, holy hell. Hansel und Gretel. Jesus. What a freaking name. Gruesome. Okay. Insider. Adventurous statement. Mad Dog. Where do we need to stand on this week? We need to stand oh, I guess moderate, don't we? Huh. Get 5 influential points if we go far left or far right. Interesting. Okay. This is not economy stuff. So let's get that out and let's focus on prioritize economy. Let's do that. Ford factory, open house in the Ford factory. Sure. Seems pretty simple, pretty easy, pretty standard. Jump on it. Ford showcases new assembly line. Sure. There you go. What else do I need? That's it. Just avoid those 2 and then print the most on economy. Yeah. Washington prestige at stake. Sure. As Washington Aviation boasts about creating fastest airplane. Come over here. We want to go to the bottom here. So let's go to the bottom. No, you. The Met seeking to straighten its finances through modernizing. Oh wait, we can do both. Inspiring and fame. I love that. That's going to be a pretty big headline for us. Of course, breaking news. Breaking news! Bank of the United States collapses. Major news from Wall Street. The colossal Bank of the United States is about to collapse. Economists talk about $200 million in deposits. This would make it the largest single bank failure in the nation's history. Not something we want to let slip unnoticed, right? I need to call it a freaking day. I need a reset. What I need to do. Time to call a taxi. Yeah, I bet. That's what I'm saying, brother. Let's pause. 8 people killed in a fire. This is a 4 influential .1. Wow, that's a big one. Breaking news is over here, which would put all of our economies on deck. This would be perfect for this situation that we're in right now. Obviously. We have 2. We will have 3 actually. Hang on a sec. One moment. Mildred. Where's Mildred? Mildred's right there, right? Hang on a moment. We might do something here. Hand it over. Okay. We might get crazy. No, 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 not training. Hire. They might hire somebody just for this one thing here. Economic. Bart. Or Kathleen. I kind of like Kathleen. Concentration recovers faster. Yeah, I like Kathleen. Can we buy Kathleen a reporter desk, please? I would like, yeah, $100 reporter desk. Thank you. Kathleen. Okay. Now with Kathleen's situation, we have economy and society. See if I can maybe squeeze in a couple. Economy and society. Well, we could give her a globe. Brings her society up. We have one for economy. We do. We have the bookkeeping. And solar system. And that's good for now. Okay. Let's see if we can pull off this breaking news thing. So, Regina, Chuck, Kathleen, Mildred. Go to town. Coming back over here. Not here. Coming back over here. Would have been pretty sweet. But hopefully that can stay around and we can grab that. Maybe we can get both. Breaking news and that. What's going on over here? Okay. See how this goes. We need to keep an eye on this. There we go. Perfect. Exactly what we needed right there. Perfect. Perfect. Now, if by some way we can jump Regina on this, who has a chance of getting injured in this, potentially, which is not fun, but we'll do it. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, that was one of our best reporters. We will just turn the other cheek, I guess. First American woman to receive Nobel Peace Prize, Jane Addams' unwavering effort for peace and societal changes is being honored. Okay, I think that's enough reporting for the week. I don't think I had enough paper anyways. I'm gonna get hit with the penalty on that. I'll take the penalty on the paper. That's fine. Yeah, this is pretty special, isn't it? Actually, where do we need to live? What if we did this? Actually, no. I gotta try to capitalize as much as I can on this. We're gonna need another page thing if we're gonna be able to report all this stuff or assemble all this stuff quickly. We're gonna need to build a whole nother module. If I go one more to the left, it doesn't matter if I go one more to the left. I'm working on it. Okay. $4,200. And we complete Mafia, and we complete Jamaica. Never mind, we have enough paper. 140,000 papers sold. I'm going out to help some people. Ever increasing value. Ah, very good. Wait. Did we not do that? Timeout. Oh, was that the one I didn't put down? I didn't put down to the defeat one, huh? That was the one article I... all right. Yeah. Fair enough. Sure. The city sees honest work and we keep our business running smoothly. New readers' interest, tag variety. Looks like we've reached the end of the year. Let's look at the calendar of next year. Something in the middle. All right, sounds good. Well, I think we done a lot of work today, that's for sure. We've done a whole lot of work, a lot of upgrading, hiring a couple new people, and we need to get like a 3rd page module going on in the next one, I believe, but that will be in the next one. Have a good rest of your day, everyone. Evening, wherever you may be. I'll see you all later. Take care.